You may have seen the headlines that the middle class is growing rapidly in South America, in Southeast Asia, Africa, and in India. That the global economy is booming, and that with it is coming new opportunity and new wealth. But those are just headlines. The real story is a lot more complicated. So for example, the middle class in most African countries is defined by the African Development Bank as individuals that are living on $2.20 a day to about $20 a day. That's just above the poverty line on the low end. And a person that's living on just above $2 a day certainly doesn't have the ability to afford the services that they need to be able to live a healthy, fulfilling, and safe life. When we talk about the exciting growth of the middle class, we don't talk about what it's actually like to live on $2.20 to $20 a day. We don't talk about it because we don't actually know. Most of these individuals are still largely invisible to the systems that can really help them get ahead. Banks and other financial services have a very high barrier to entry, most of them requiring very large sums of collateral or a formal financial history. But the newly middle class, they don't have a formal record or a formal financial history because they've been operating in the informal economy till now with very few options. So the idea of trying to open up a bank account or getting a traditional line of credit from a traditional bank, that's nearly impossible to them. Mobile money has actually started to help solve some of these challenges. There are over 300 million people in emerging markets right now that are conducting their financial transactions using just their cell phones, right in the palm of their hands. But they still don't have access to the financial services and the choices that we do that can really help them get ahead, to plan for their futures, and to give them that financial security that they need. And so despite progress, the majority of the world, about 2.5 billion people, are still underbanked and underserved. So this is the problem that I wanted to solve. And so I started InVenture. Our mission is to make the emerging middle class visible and trustworthy. And we do this by developing financial identities for our customers through the data on their smartphones. Our algorithms categorize and structure all of this daily life data into credit scores. And we use these scores to provide our customers with convenient and affordable lines of credit. The amazing part is that we're able to do this all just by understanding a person's daily life. By doing that, we're able to understand their ability to repay a loan. We can finally prove someone's financial potential by looking at their financial transactions, their social networks, and their communication habits. We can build a vivid, living measure of who they are, their needs, their affordability, and their desires. And we can finally make them visible to the systems that have previously shut them out. And with this increased purchasing power, it's starting to change people's lives.